All right, thank you all for coming. I'll call to order the September 4th, 2018 meeting of the Limestone County Commission. Pamela, we have any public comments? All right, would you please call roll?
Commissioner Hill.
Here.
Commissioner Turner.
Here.
Commissioner Black.
Here.
Commissioner Harrison.
Here.
All present. Commissioner Black, would you lead us in our pledge?
I will. Change it up a little bit. I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, sir.
my better side.
Profile. All righty. First item, I'll ask for a motion to approve minutes from August 17th and 29th, 2018. Do I hear such motion?
I make the motion.
A motion by Mr. Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Our next item, I'll ask for a motion to approve claims in the amount of $1,861,665.59. Do I hear such motion?
So moved.
A motion by Mr. Hill. Do I hear a second? Do I hear a second? Or are we going to pay these people or not?
Oh, we don't pay it? No, I'll second.
A second by Mr. Harrison. Any discussion?
On
No-
this year's budget?
Y'all know
That's
something
right.
I don't know?
There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
I wasn't paying attention. I was
can
reading
back that
it.
frame, redraw that motion.
Yeah.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye. Sorry
Motion-
about that.
Motion carries unanimously. Our next item, before I ask you to reveal any conflicts of interest, I will take note that Sheriff Blakely is here in attendance today, so if you don't tell the truth, you're going straight. Him, Chief's taking you straight in, and I know things, so. Is there any conflicts of interest, gentlemen? All right, Sheriff, I got some stuff I'll give you here after the meeting. This time, I'll ask for a motion to suspend the rules in order to change the next work session from 10 to 9 a.m. Do I hear such a motion?
So moved.
Motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Any discussion?
Yeah. That's for, I would like to attend a meeting at 10 o'clock down at the library. We're putting a solar system on the library, and Daniel Tate is conducting the seminar. And he's done a lot of county and municipal buildings over in Huntsville and over here too. It'd be good for us to be represented in that meeting.
All righty. No further discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. I'll ask for a motion to change the time for our Wednesday, September 12, 2018 work session from 10 a.m. to 9 a.m. Do I hear such motion?
I make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Harrison. Do I hear a second?
Second.
I have a second in unison by Commissioner Black, and I don't know if that was Commissioner Turner. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Contracts, agreements, and grants. I'll ask for a motion to approve the Alabama Department of Youth Services long-term detention subsidy contract to provide one detention bed for the use of the juvenile court at the Tennessee Valley Juvenile Detention Facility, beginning October 1, 2018 through September 30th, 2019. This is zero cost to the county. Do I hear such motion?
I'll make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Hill. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. There are no budget revisions, no emergency purchases, no board appointments. Awarding of bids. I'll ask for a motion. We'll take all these in one time, I guess except for the appraisal uniform because we didn't get a bid.
That one is going to be negotiated, and it was still in the works this morning.
Great. So I'll ask for a motion to award the bids to Taylor Power Systems and amount for generators for EMA and Curry Systems for print and the pistol permits. Do I hear such motion?
I'll make the motion.
Have a motion by Mr. Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black.
Aye.
Commissioner Turner.
Aye.
Commissioner Hill.
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison.
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. There are no personnel actions at this time. We will turn the meeting over to our anointed and newly honorable, thank you, Commissioner, honorable Mark Massey for our engineer's report.
Yes, sir. We have 4 subdivisions that we recommend for your approval today. Deborah Penny subdivision, this is a minor. This is preliminary and final. It's 2 lots in District 4. It's off Sewell Road. Elmore Estate subdivision, it's a minor, preliminary and final. 4 lots in District 4 off of O'Neill Road. The Barron Swanner subdivision, it's minor, preliminary and final, and 2 lots in District 3 off Winters Drive. And Old Salem subdivision, minor for preliminary and final, 2 lots in District 4 off Salem Minor Hill Road. And that's all we have for you today.
Do I hear a motion to approve these subdivisions as recommended by our engineer?
I'll make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Harrison. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Black. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Under other business, I say where we're going to approve to enter an executive session. Would there be any problem with going ahead and doing, just moving it to the end that way? Because we anticipate no action taken once we come out. That way anybody got to sit around for this other. Okay, there are no scheduled public hearings. We'll move to report of our officers. Commissioner Hill.
Yes, I'd like to, we'd like to stripe Pine Chapel Road. I'd like to put that on I'd like to make a motion that we do that.
Second.
I have a motion and a second, strike Piney Chapel Road. Any discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously. Commissioner Hill, do you have anything
Yeah,
further?
we still, out and about bushwhacking, bush hogging, ditching and patching, and, I encourage people to, watch for our signs and lights. Drivers still getting close to them. I mean, they have to get out of the way. And I just like to make the public aware that they're there working and they're not there to hold them up any longer than they have to. So if y'all will keep your eye out for workers. And we've got a little old bridge on Rita's Hollow Road. We got it ready to pour. So appreciate it.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Turner.
Yeah, we're bush hogging, we're bushwhacking. And in the cases when we're bushwhacking, a lot of times we do cut down some bigger limbs. And we made bushwhack for 2 or 3 days. We will be back to clean up the mess we made, but it's just easier for us to go on about our business to try to get as much bushwhacked in one day as we can instead of trying to stop and clean up, bushwhack, stop, clean up. So we try to do 2 or 3 days before we come back and clean up. Should be doing the turn lane we approved a couple weeks ago on Mooresville Road sometime in the latter part of September, weather permitting. And then the bid process for the turn lane improvements on East Limestone Road is over. We know who won that bid, and we anticipate it'll probably be end of October before you see any actual work take place. Just trying to get all the contracts and all that stuff signed, so be on the lookout for that work.
Thank you, sir. Commissioner Black.
Yeah, I'm also going to make a motion to get approval to paint or center and edge line for Lucas Ferry Road from Harris Station to Moyers, for Browns Ferry Road from Nuclear Plant to Lucas Ferry, and for 7 Mile Post from McCormick Road to Highway 72.
I have a motion to stripe the aforementioned highways by Commissioner Black. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Turner. Any discussion? If there's no discussion, I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Motion carries unanimously. Commissioner Black.
That's it.
Commissioner Harrison.
We closed Kaufman Road from Old Elkmont Road to Highway 127 to replace another 3-foot diameter corrugated metal pipe. We're replacing it with concrete, so we'll have We'll have that closed most of the day. We, as expected, we hit the water line again, and there was no way to replace it without rerouting the water line. So we went ahead and hit it, and we're replacing it right now. So it's hopefully will be done by the end of the day, but it could be tomorrow also, closed tomorrow. Possibility. That's all I have.
All righty. Thank y'all for coming. This was short and sweet. Sheriff, thank you for coming. Chief, always. Brandon, Colin, Adam, Mary, thank y'all for attending. At this time, I'll ask for a motion to enter into executive session. Mark, for potential litigation. There will be no action taken. I'll simply step out and we will adjourn the meeting once we come out. Do I hear such motion?
I make the motion.
I have a motion by Mr. Turner. Do I hear a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Harrison. Discussion? There's no discussion. I'll call for the vote.
Commissioner Turner?
Aye.
Commissioner Harrison?
Aye.
Commissioner Hill?
Aye.
Commissioner Black?
Aye.
Motion carries unanimously.
We're going to stay
Man,
in.
hey, look, if y'all want to
Stay
take
in
my
here.
place, I'll just go.
We're going to go in there and stay in here.
I think we need to go in there so